Okay, I'm going to give you a little tutorial here on how to post to the back end of jeadigitalmedia.org. I do want to tell you, if you want to put something up, I'll be more than glad to do it for you. So if you write the piece, the least I can do is get it formatted and up on the back end. But if you'd really like to do it, I'll make sure to get you set it up. So if you'd like me to do it, just send me the stuff. I will take great care of it. You'll get credit for it, and I will give you an air high five from wherever I'm at. If you want to do it on your own, I will set you up with a username and password for the website like this. You are going to, up in the URL, I usually just go to jeadigitalmedia.org/admin. It might redirect somewhere, but in essence, it's going to be a WordPress login page for you. You will have your username and your password you're going to punch in, and you're going to log in, and it's going to look something like the back end of this, right? Not exactly this, but this will be what it is. I'm going to have you come here to posts. If you want to create something new, come down here to add new. And what you're going to have come up is the WordPress interface to post your story. Now, please don't judge all the tabs I have open right now on my computer. Apologies, it's what it is, right? If you've used an old version of WordPress, this might look a little bit different. It scares some people, but let me walk you through a couple things. Okay, now it's going to start with your headline right here. This is where that goes. And then down here, there's just blocks you can add. So I could click on this plus sign. I could add a YouTube video in here if I wanted to. I could add an image block, text block, some HTML, a heading. There's a lot of different things that I can add. Generally, you're going to come here and add a YouTube block and put a URL in here, right? Or you are going to come in here and do a paragraph block where you're going to be able to type and put text in. Or you're going to do an image block where you come right in here and upload a photo. I'm going to do a few of each of these things. Okay. So for now, let me just remove this block, and I already have a post that's taken care of. I got a post that someone has shared, and it is how to solve the iPhone stuttering video problems. What I'm going to do, I have it in here. The one thing when you're typing in Microsoft Word or in Google Docs sometimes or in some other word processor is sometimes when you copy that over to JEA Digital Media, it doesn't retain all the formatting that you wanted to on the site. It like keeps some things from Google Docs or Microsoft Word. So I always like to strip the formatting out and then redo what I need in jeadigitalmedia.org. So I'm just going to take my headline, I'm going to copy it. I don't really need to do that for the title here. In the title, how to solve the iPhone stuttering video problem in Adobe Premiere Pro. I think that's actually a nice headline the author of this created and had ready for it. You really want something that is going to be searchable, not vague. You want something that if somebody goes into a search engine to look for an issue or a problem or search for something, that it's going to be close to what they might type in. And this actually looks really, really good. So we're going to leave that there. How-to stuff. Don't have like some very, very broad, hard to tell at first glance what it is. Be pretty literal with your headlines and have the keywords for what you're talking about. Here we have stuttering video problem, we have iPhone, and we have Adobe Premiere Pro. All nice key phrases. I'm going to come back in here and I'm going to take this article and I'm going to copy it. And then I like using Text Wrangler, right? So you can use some other things, but I'm going to paste my text here in Text Wrangler. I'm just going to copy it again, select it all and copy it. That should slip the formatting out here. If I paste something in here that has formatting on the back end, what it might do is it might not adhere to the JEA Digital Media style guide that I set up. So your text might be way too small on the post, or it might be way too big. This just works to ensure that hopefully everything's going to be okay, right? So, I got a little weird thing right here, right? I'm not really sure why that's looking strange. So I'm just going to delete that. I do not want code right there, so I'm going to remove that block. I'm just going to paste that in right there. Hit return, and now everything looks pretty nice. So the URL it says, do you want to embed the URL, or what do we want to do? We will just convert that to a link. And that's the link that was in the post, and I'll just kind of leave it there. It's a link that people are going to be able to click on. And that's really, the post is there. The posts can be much longer than this. This 4-paragraph post is actually just fine. Depending on the problem or the thing you're trying to talk about, posts can be as long or as short as long as you're getting the point across. Sometimes I find a nice tutorial video, or I make one, I put the video in here, I give maybe 3 sentences about it, and I let the content of the video speak for itself. I make sure there's searchable text so people can find it once they're on the site. But sometimes my posts are kind of short. So this gets in here. I want to add a photo in here now. So we got some things we need to do. Earlier over here, this was on block. It's on document now, and I got some things I'm going to walk you down and through. The categories right here, we don't want it to be uncategorized. But we can come through here. We're looking for video, Adobe Premiere, some stuttering stuff. So I'm going to go through editing. I'm going to click on maybe Premiere that's in here. I'm going to scroll down, make sure to familiarize with yourself what you have down here a little bit. I'm going to then come down here a little bit further into tips, and I'm going to go to software because I think software is also what it counts, and videography. I'm going to put it all in there. Tags, I'm going to put Adobe. I'm going to put Adobe Premiere Pro. Have that in there. I'm going to do iPhone. Some other things that I have there, but I'm going to tag it with a few of those keywords that we have in there, right? Maybe even frame rate in case there are some other posts that deal with that, and that'll be good. I scroll down here. I need to set a featured image. This feature image, it will be what shows up on the front of the website when the post goes live. So I've already set it up. If you look at the contributor resources, it's an 800 pixel by 445 pixel. I've already set that up, but I come in here, I click upload files. I can select it, or I can drag it in there. I'm going to go to, I called this header Premiere Clip. Nope, that was for something else. I should have remembered what I just called this thing that I made. I called it, nope, stuttering video. There we go. All right, so I got this iPhone taking some video. So I go ahead and open it. It pops in here. I hit select. Now that's my featured image. Now, if my post goes live and somebody sees that on Twitter or Facebook and they go to this actual post, there's not going to be an image there. I always kind of like it when images are there, just as some sort of visual. So I'm going to add a block above all my text. I'm going to hit plus. I'm going to go image, and I could upload it, but I'm going to use the same as my featured image. So I come over here to Media Library, click on that guy, hit select, and ba-boom, I have my image in there that I wanted. Okay. And now Mr. Miller posted this. Jimmy Miller posted it. So I'm going to come in here. I'm going to make sure Jamie is set. And I get that done and taken care of. And we're going to be all good. What I'm going to do now, my final thing once this gets all done and I've edited it and everything, I should have looked on what days posting would occur, and I did not do that. So let me show you real quick where we're at with that. We like posting on Monday, Wednesday, and again on Friday at some point. Those things are all there. And we got a publishing schedule. I'm just going to save this draft real quick. And I'm going to come back here into posts, and I'm going to see what's there. And if I look, right now, it looks like all of these things have been published 7 hours ago. Ooh, this is what I'm working on right now, and I got one scheduled for 10/4, so that's Friday, so that means it doesn't look like there's any other scheduled, so I'm going to put this for Monday the 7th. So I'm going to go back into the post. I'm going to come here, publish, October 7th, and I'm going to have this drop at like 10:26. Okay. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to click off this. Now it's set for October 7th, 10:19. Just always post like ahead a little bit. If you have something that's very time sensitive and there's some posts in the queue, just reach out to me and let me know. I'll shuffle some stuff around so we can get yours posted and get you taken care of. And that's really all there is to do. I'm going to go ahead and hit the schedule button right now. It's going to say, are you ready to schedule? This is when it's going. Yep. And I schedule it. I can view the post to make sure that it looks okay. I think that's going to look pretty nice, how it looks on the site. If I want to go back to the dashboard, I can see here under posts that now mine that I just did is scheduled for the 7th. We got one going Friday, and we're in really good shape. So that's really what there is to posting on the site. So hopefully that helped. If you have any further questions or want to know how to do something, you are able to within those posts. I guess I didn't talk about this very much. But if I wanted to do something in here, I can do some different alignments to the text. I can drop down to add some things within. From a paragraph standpoint, I can make lists or make a quote, something stand out and a little bit larger. I can add some heading in there. So there are some different things that I can do with the text within if I want to. Okay, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Good luck with posting, and thank you so much for all your help.